looking guy. I mean, he's not the most savory looking fellow. Not a, has a sort of like an ale gut hanging off of him. Huge, like pork chop sideburns. No mustache. Very greasy hair. And he says, yes, chaps. What can I do you for? Ah, you are the ones. As the purple knight takes off. He says, you are the ones that have the sweets up top. And he actually grabs a couple keys and gives everyone keys and says, these are your rooms. They are on the 4th floor. And he sounds very proper, but doesn't look really proper. Is there anything that I could get you as well, please? Your meals will be taken care of.
Yes, I will have
bring
a
us food.
glass of
Yes.
your. I'd like your finest elven wine, please.
It will be on the house, my lady. So, have a seat. Get squared away. We will be serving the best meat pies in all of Waterdeep. Within the next 15 minutes, dinner will be served.
Bring the pies to the rooms. We'll wait for them there.
Oh no, sir. I do not allow any kind of eating in the rooms. That is out of the question. Oh, that is just so grotesque to even think of it.
You don't like to eat in the rooms.
Absolutely. That is why we have an eating house downstairs. I expect nothing less than a sniveling half-orc drooling from his fangs.
Oh,
Dave, do I hear him say that?
Give me a perception check.
oh no! Somebody gonna get in a fight.
So I'm just trying to find perception. Oh, there it is.
It's alphabetical. Look under PP
No,
because you just care about duty.
yeah, what was it? You rolled a 3, right?
He rolled a
Yeah, but
21, Dave.
I got a total of 21.
Okay, yeah. You
rolled an
hear
18.
him. I thought he
I hear
rolled
him.
a 3. I guess it
No,
rolled
no,
over
I
to
got
an
a-
18. Yeah,
I got a
you
plus
hear him.
3.
Oh yeah, you hear him.
I swiftly reach out, grab him by the scruff of the neck.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No
Bear in
offense.
mind,
No offense.
If I get really angry, I am gonna tear your throat out with my teeth.
No
Now,
offense,
Get the
sir.
food.
Yes, sir. Your meat pie. Would you like another meat pie, sir?
Just get the food for everyone.
Oh, potatoes. All of it coming up.
Now
Get it.
remember, we need
Get
to
it, let
lay
go
low,
of me.
so no drawing attention to ourselves.
Well, yes, sir. Nobody knows you're here. I assure you. And he kind of breaks away from your grip and, no offense, sir. You are quite strong. I underestimated how loud I was speaking, and I truly apologize. I must not let that happen again. Oh, I could see flashbacks of me as a child. Such a near-death and he's walking away. It's such a near-death experience, and telling the servers to get whatever they need. So he gives everybody keys.
I'm scanning the room, kind of walking around, looking for somebody that looks like the biggest chump. I mean, the person that might be interested in a dice game or some such game of chance.
Sure. Give me a perception check. In fact, if everybody would like to give me I'd say perception. Yeah, we'll go with perception. You guys are kind of scouting around the end of the dripping dagger.
Woohoo!
Wow.
Also, I say to Trump after he's doing his thing. Please, Trump, remember, let's restrain ourselves. We don't want to draw too much attention.
Yeah, both Widow and River, and Tiberius, you guys are all looking around, and you see this one human. She's kind of like, and they're, everybody's eating their meat pies, and the aroma is just so good. It smells so good. You can smell the the baked dough, and you can smell the gravy. You can smell the meat. You can smell the the baked breads that are going with it. It smells so delicious in here, and as you're three kind of looking around, you see one, and you hear one lady, an older lady with a couple of children and her husband. She is gagging a little bit. She goes, and she's like kind of rustling around in her mouth, and she pulls out. She goes, "Oh my God! There's a bloody toenail in my meat pie. A bloody toenail. How? What in the blue hell?" And and that's pretty much it. And she starts to call over one of the waitresses.
So are we at the Olive Garden?
No, you're not at the Olive Garden. You're
Okay.
at the Inn of the Dripping Dagger.
Oh, because I was going to say, this is just the same thing that happened to me at the Olive Garden one time.
Oh, you found a toenail in there?
Actually, there was like a bunch of moths.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
I
Did
know.
you-
And I took a picture of it. It's on my Twitter feed.
Did you hit him for a couple million?
No, they brought it up to the manager, and she apologized. And I said, okay, and I just ate them. No, I didn't. No, we just took the whole family and left, because it was like the second time something happened at that particular Olive Garden.
Wow. When I was
Whoa.
a kid, we went to a place in my town here that I live in called Moonlight Drive-In, and I was licking my ice cream cone, and when I was licking the ice cream cone, I got like halfway through it, and then I licked a couple times, and it was like something prickly. I'm going, what the hell? I thought it was like a chunk of ice or something. So I kept licking. I didn't even look, and then it kept getting worse and worse. I'm going, what the fuck? And I was probably about, I think I just was like 13 years old, and then I kind of tilt the ice cream cone up, and it was a fucking roach with its legs out in the. Yeah, you.
Did your mom just say, eat around it?
Dude,
eat around it, David.
my
I'm gonna
mom
buy you
got
another ice
out
cream.
of the car, and she went up there, and my mom put it and kind of like laid it down on the thing, and she says, "Look at this goddamn roach in my son's ice cream," and I was just licking away, and I remember the guy says, "I'll get him another one," and my mom says, "Hell no, I don't want any more goddamn ice cream. How many more of these goddamn roaches are in there?" Oh my God, my mom was. They actually gave her money back.
I have one more story. It'll be fast.
pretty traumatic.
Never ate there again. No, my son loves it though.
We went to 7-Eleven when I was really young, and we got a whole bunch of candy bars, and on the way back, I actually broke one in half, and there was a bunch of worms in there. And all the candy bars were so old they had worms in them. I am not joking, like mounds and stuff. We put them up on the counter, and my mom started to go make some calls to figure out what's going on. And I came for the bathroom, and my brother had come downstairs and ate them all.
No
Oh,
way.
no.
He didn't even look. He just snarfed them.
Nice.
And I said, "Oh my God, you ate all those freaking things!" And he's like, "Ha ha, like I ate your candy, motherfucker," kind of a thing. And I went, "Oh my God, there were worms in those." He just laughed at me. Ha ha. My mom comes down. She's like, "What happened to the worm candy?" He went, "The worm candy? No!" It was the best little brother
Ew.
vengeance you're ever gonna have.
Yeah, and it was so unplanned too. That was the best thing about it. So he couldn't hit you up with that later, blaming you.
No,
for
I
it.
know. I still bring it up every time we meet. Hey, guy, you want some candy?
I can still feel those goddamn cockroach legs just scraping my tongue.
Ew, that is
Dude, that is-
gross.
That is disgusting.
It was. I was like 13, so that was like over. That was almost 30 years ago, and this place is still around.
I found maggots in the bottom of a bag of pretzels once. That's the worst I can tell you.
Did you just eat them?
Fuck,
That's the
Hell
best
no.
thing.
they're
It's like,
crunchy.
I'm halfway through the bag already. Whatever. Then you tip the bag up at the end. Slurp.
So yes, a lady in the end of the dripping dagger, she actually found a toenail in her meat pie. Ugh. So Shrump, you wanted to have all of the food delivered upstairs, right?
I did, yes.
So
Twelve
yeah,
rooms.
Lil Wee, he accommodates your request, but he does say, please, 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 do not make a mess up there. Do not ruin the linens. Do not ruin my furniture, please.
Ilui, good sir.
Yes,
please
sir.
send up the bath maidens. I shall get in the tub. I shall take a bath.
Bath
Please send up
maidens,
the...
sir. We do not have bath maidens. We are no brothel. We are no whorehouse.
Oh, I just need somebody to scrub my back. And then my front. Until I say to stop.
Oh, sir, oh Jesus! You may sick the half orc on me. You will be taken care of, sir.
So does Ilui have a wife?
Ilui does not have a. No, he does not have a wife. No, he says I do not have a wife.
Well, I guess I'll have to scrub myself. So I'll take my leave, sir. Where is your closest bathhouse?
They're up on. There's bathhouses on each floor. So.
I'm out.
All right. So everybody gets back up to basically all of the rooms are kind of tied into one, and everybody's eating and whatnot.
I'm not
So-
eating that shit.
Oh, you guys aren't eating your meat pies? They're good. They
I shall
smell
eat-
so
I shall eat
good.
my meat pie.
Is it
I shall also
gluten-free?
be following. I shall also be following Tiberius. So if he goes and has a bath, I will follow him. I am not letting him out of my sight. My job was to keep him safe.
Okay. Yeah, he goes right across the hall and gets into the bathroom, and a couple humans go in there and help him out for a couple minutes, and they're
Yeah,
fully
baby.
clothed.
I
They
take
help
my,
bathe him
my,
and
my
leave.
food. I take my food down and talk to the owner.
Dump it on your
Like-
bed?
Louis, he says, yes, miss. Is
Yes,
the
yes.
meat pies are delicious, are they not tonight?
Well, I wouldn't know because I understand that one of your other customers here, and I kind of say this a little loud, found a toenail in their
Oh,
food
ma'am, there's no need to. I can assure you there is nothing wrong with this meat pie. Here, I assure you.
Oh,
And
then you eat it.
he takes the meat pie. Sure, he takes it. He goes, I'll show you myself, and then you can take one back up to your room. So he grabs your knife and your fork and starts cutting into it, and this blast of aroma just hits you, and your mouth almost starts to water, Widow. And as he's pulling a bite out, you can notice that there's this really, really gravy saturated, about 8-inch long piece of hair that is
What
in
the
this
hell is that?
that's in this meat pie, and he just takes that bite and slurps that hair right up, and he
What
goes,
the fuck?
"Ah,
Dude, dude, did you just... Okay, excuse me.
"Aye, what, man?
That was hair. That was hair.
Man, that was juice from the meat pie."
Hair, dude, hair. I am not eating hair. I'm not eating toenails, and you've offended me. And let me inform you, it is not
sighs.
wise to offend me.
Ma'am, I'm not trying to offend you. I'm not trying to offend anyone here. We buy these these meat pies from the meat store, and we bake them in our oven, ma'am. I can assure you the meat, we've been serving these meat pies for 20+ years, ma'am. I'm sure this is just a figment of your imagination.
I'm sure that when I shove something down your throat and gag it back up just to show you the damn long hair you just sucked
And then
down.
he kind of, and then he pulls that long hair out of his mouth, and it looks like it's just one of those real long spaghetti noodles as he just keeps pulling it out. And then he goes, oh boy, oh dear, it was a piece of hair. Ugh.
Shrimp, I'm quite happily tucking into my meat pie. It tastes absolutely fine. It's lovely.
It is delicious. It is delicious, Shrimp. Nice chunks of meat. Chunks of
Trump,
vegetable.
can you determine what kind of meat it is just by eating? Can you figure out what kind of meat it is?
Well, I know the taste of leg because I've had that. We had that in the siege of Alask, but I have not had human for quite some time.
Did you say Ooman?
Yeah,
You
humans.
haven't had human for such a long time? Okay.
What I mean is, I've never ate a human that I knew the name of.
Awesome.
So, who all's upstairs and who all's downstairs? I know that Tiberius and Shrump, they're upstairs. Widow is downstairs. Vey and River, what say you two? Where are you two at?
I am downstairs, sitting at the table reading.
Okay. You
I'm upstairs.
You're upstairs as well. Okay.
Yeah, and I left the meat pie outside the door.
You didn't want any meat pie? Why did you not want a meat pie?
Nope.
Are you metagaming the meat pie on me?
Yeah, I'm in maxing the meat pie.
You say min-maxing?
Yeah,
I don't get enough.
Metagaming.
The amount
I
of
think
calories.
I think he's metagaming the meat pie. So, as you're
Damn fourth wall breaker.
Shrump, you notice that River doesn't have a meat pie. He may not have ate his. You may be able to get his.
I was just going to say, if I spy his meat pie in the hall, outside
Absolutely,
the door, I will pick
yeah.
it up and eat it.
Nah,
It's
so
good food.
It
He's
is.
a water
It's so
ganassi.
good.
He probably just eats mushrooms.
Pretty
I don't
close.
know anything about Genassis, my friend Shrump. By the way, Shrump, would you mind scrubbing my back a bit? Since you did follow me
I
in.
can scrub your back. I've got my sword.
Oh, okay. No, I'm all right. I'm all right.
I've got me Morning Star here. I'll scrap it with that. Vey, you are downstairs and you can see Widow. She's getting a little feisty
Indeed.
with Illilwi. So actually don't even give me a perception check, Vey. You can hear several of the other patrons talking in this place that there are. Have you heard the news? And one of the other gentlemen's like, no, I haven't heard the news. What's the news? And this other, this woman, she says, there's been a couple people missing for a few days now. A family and a father and his two children are missing. Did you know that? And one of the gentlemen at the table says, "No, who was that? Who's missing?" And she says, "Oh, it was Gruel. Gruel's missing, and his young boys. They're both gone. They don't know if they just left. They left everything in their home. Everything is there. They've just been missing for a few days. It's odd. He's been here his entire life. He is a watered avian. Just to pick up and leave the city of Splinters just does not make any sense."
All right. If it's a table next to me, I'm actually going to get up and walk over.
Sure. Yeah. There's a couple females and a couple males there. And they say, "Oh, good day to you. Good day to you, ma'am."
Yes, excuse me, friends. I am sorry.
Oh.
I overheard what you said about Gruel.
Yes. Do you know Gruel? Do you know where Gruel would be by chance? Is
I
he
do not.
back?
But I'm curious. Do you know Gruel very well?
Yes, we live in the same building. We live in the same tenants.
How far away is that from here?
It is just right down the road. Just a mere 2 blocks from here.
Do you know of anyone that may have had ill will towards Gruel?
No, not that I know of. Do you think something? You don't think something bad could have happened to Gruel and his 2 boys, do you?
Tiberius!
Well, you say it's unlikely that they would leave on the phone.
That is very correct.
What's happening?
Tiberius.
Tiberius just keeping
Look, he was
the
yawning.
cat's mouth open. This is so funny.
I was acting all surprised. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
do
knew
that.
that's what you were doing. And I'm sorry. All right, I get it. Composure. Get it together, Dave. All right. Yes, she's. Oh, I hoped his boys are. They're just so young. Hopefully, oh, I'm sure. Maybe they just took a trip or something. Oh,
Were they indebted to anyone?
oh. Well, I know that. Gruel. His wife died about a year ago, so he has not been able to work as much because he's taking care of his boys. But I do not know of any debts that he has. I don't know of any. Maybe one of the merchant stores around. Maybe I do not know.
What are the names of his boys?
The names of his boys are Vance and Barth.
I open up a book.
Beautiful
and I'm writing
little-
their names down.
Beautiful little children, only of 8 and 10 years old. Vance being the older, of course.
Do you know of any friends of the family, or perhaps playmates of these children?
Oh, probably just the children running around the tenants. But, I don't know of any other family that he has here. Not in Waterdeep. No, I don't think so. I think the whole reason why he moved to Waterdeep was because of his wife. God, Moradin bless her soul.
Well, I am Vey. And
Ah.
if you think of anything else or any other information, we will be staying here. Why don't you ask for me?
I will, Vey. Thank you. And my name is Wilma.
Willimer?
Wilma. As in
I'm talking to a lady.
Wilma. Yes, Wilma.
Is her husband's name Fred? Just out
Gonna
of
say the
curiosity.
same
No,
thing.
no. Her husband's name. Sure, her husband's name's Fred. Sure, why not? Frederick.
This is Vance and Bart, right?
Yep, Vance and Barth. Yep,
Barth.
Barth.
I have a note going, Vey. I made it public, and I've been putting all the stuff in there. So you're welcome to just add to that if you want.
Okay. I also like to keep my own notes. That way I know what my character knows.
Sure.
Versus
I
what
also
the
like
group
to
knows.
know what your character knows. Please tell
Ah.
me.
I return to my table and look around for my my compatriots. Are they
Sure.
around?
Yeah, Widow's still up there. She's still getting in the grill of Lil Wee.
Yeah, I'm basically just saying, listen, I'm not eating this slop. And
How about I will run to the butchers. I'll run over to Belmondo's really quick, and I'll pick you up a fresh one, bake
Is
it,
this-
and bring it up to your room. How about that, darling?
Is this where you got the food before, the Belmonders?
Darling, we have been buying Belmondo's meat pies for the last 20 years.
I pass. What you will do, however,
But
is
you
find
have
me a
heard
nice-
of Belmondo's. This is common knowledge. Belmondo's meat pies.
Well,
they
you know
they
what?
are the best of Waterdeep.
The quality is slipping.
You
So,
know, and he does say, yeah, I will agree. The quality the last couple of months has not been the top. That's not been the top shelf. But you know, the potatoes getting a little bit smaller, and the carrots quite a little bit sparse, and the onions, there's only like 1 or 2 onions per pie now. But I assure you, the Belmondo's still does have the best meat pies of all of Waterdeep.
Well, you know, I'm sure that may or may not be the case. However, I've lost all desire or taste for a meat pie, especially from there. So, and I kind of like.
Would you
Kinda
like
like-
me to bring you a steak flank, or maybe a hen?
No. I think you should send someone to a bakery and
Oh
bring
man,
me
we have
a
our
bit-
own bakery. We have plenty
You
of
can-
baked
you can-
goods.
bring me some nice pie of some sort, not a meat pie. It's something sweet. I've got a sweet tooth now.
He
And we'll
claps his
consider the-
hands
we'll-
claps his hands a couple times and
You
tells
said claps his hands.
he
I
does.
was going, what the hell is he doing? He's summoning some giant meat pie creature. He's clapping his hams together.
He is clapping his hams together. His hands are his hams, and he tells one of his servants to grab the cobbler pie from the back, the prize cobbler pie that they were saving
All
for the
right.
banquet
Is
tomorrow.
it peach? Is it peach? That's all I want to know.
It is peach. It is.
Oh my god. It's my favorite.
It is peach. It is a peach cobbler. And would you like whipped cream with that, ma'am?
I would love that. Thank
Nothing
you.
but the best for you.
Yeah, nice warm peach cobbler.
Oh,
With some whipped cream.
it is sitting right on top of the stove.
All right.
Sitting right on top of the oven. It will be
Square
hot
then,
for.
good sir.
Yes. Would you like anything else?
Yes, I would like. What's your? Bring me something strong. I need a good solid drink. That elven wine.
Oh, your rooms
just-
have
that's
plenty of
Mississippi.
drink. Yes, your rooms have plenty of drink.
Okay.
Thank you, milady. Thank you for keeping your voice down as well. You know, I just don't want to. You know, we do try to sell these meat pies, and I don't want anybody. You know, just because of this piece of hair. I apologize. It was just a silly piece of hair.
Well, you do recall that I told you that one of the other patrons found a toenail in your pie.
Oh,
so perhaps,
that wasn't no toenail. That was
Perhaps
probably
you
just a
should,
whittled leaf or something from one of the vegetables.
well, just the same, perhaps you would, it would be prudent to investigate your product a little more closely when you purchase it
That
in
is
the future.
That is a fine idea. I think I might perform a quality assurance check later tonight when I pick up the next batch for tomorrow. Thank you
Good man,
very
good
much.
man.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
Yes, and I'll have that cobbler in my room. Thank you. Goodbye.
It is on the way. So he storms off and tells the server to bring the peach cobbler pie and the whipped cream up to the room to where you're at, and he also says take some muffins and some other baked goodies up for them as well, and a couple more meat pies. So you just take
I
them up.
stopped by
So
barge right in on Tiberius in the bathroom when I get up. Hey Tiberius, you done? Oh hell no.
River, what have you been doing the whole time?
Resting.
Resting?
Nothing.
All right.
Yeah.
Vay, was there anything else you wanted to do while you were still down there?
No, not all I'm done here.
Okay. All right. What are you wanting to do, Vay?
Everyone is left, right? I think it's probably late in the evening. I'll head up to my room now.
Yeah, it's definitely evening. The sun has started not quite yet started to go down. Not quite yet. All right, so you head up. Everybody's kind of, together in the same general area. You have Shrump. He's digging into the meat pies, and the servers come up with this huge cobbler pie, probably 4 times the size of one of these other meat pies, and also brings
Damn right.
a nice warm apple pie, plenty of whipped cream, some other fruits, and some other baked goods as well. Some cookies, some what appear to be little puffed shells with cream in them. Oh yeah. He's taking care of you. Ill
Hot
little
damn.
wee. Yeah, ill little wee. Taking care of everybody. Even
I
a
look
couple
over
more
at-
meat pies. The meat
I look
pies
over
smell
at Trump and I say,
fantastic.
you can have the meat pies, but I'll be eating the other crap. Oh,
don't
by the
eat
way-
none of that vegetable stuff. That's for elves to eat.
Well, you know what they put in the meat pies for extra flavor, right?
Bits of people.
Yes. Exactly. I'm
Always-
thinking that
I do like my meat pies with a bit of body.
Sorry to kill
I
everybody's
think we're gonna get
heads.
some.
That's-
I think
When
that
they-
the butcher next door is grinding up somebody and giving you the leftover bits.
Yeah, when he said cobbler meat pie, he means it's a meat pie made from a cobbler.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't mind that at all.